Rising. Good afternoon and good evening wherever you may be located, and welcome to Knowledge, Wisdom, Unsealed. I'm going to take you through Emerald Tablet 3, the Key of Wisdom, episode number 2. If you aren't familiar with Knowledge, Wisdom, Unsealed, what I'm going to do is walk you through or take you through my poetic interpretation of the Emerald Tablets, written by Thought some 30,000+ years ago. So here we go. This is Emerald Tablet 3, the Key of Wisdom, episode number 2. I hope you enjoy. Thought said, "Keep thou not silent when evil is spoken, for truth, like the sunlight, shines above all. In the face of falsehood, let your voice be unbroken, and let truth's power rise, never to fall." My poetic interpretation is, when lies and deceit seek to cloud the air, speak out with courage. Let truth be your guide, for silence in the face of injustice is unfair, and truth, like a beacon, must never hide. Do not fear the darkness that surrounds, for truth is a force that cannot be contained. With your words, let truth's light resound, and let its power bring justice unrestrained. Seek or speak with conviction. Let your words ring true, for truth can expose the lies and deception. It has the strength to heal and renew and bring about a world of truth's perception. But remember, in speaking the truth, be kind, for words can harm as much as they can heal. Let compassion and empathy be intertwined, and let truth's message be a transformative seal. Keep thou not silent when evil is spoken, for truth is a force that must prevail. With courage and conviction, let truth be awakened, and let its light shine, never to fail. Thought said, "He who oversteps the law shall be punished, for only through law comes the freedom of men." My poetic interpretation: he who oversteps the law shall be punished, for the law is the foundation of freedom. Through its structure, society is established, and justice ensures that all are equal. The law is not a tool for oppression, but a safeguard to protect the weak. It sets boundaries and maintains order so that all can live without fear or bleak. In its embrace, liberty finds its strength, for within its framework, rights are secured. It holds fairness and impartiality, ensuring that justice is never obscured. But the law is not infallible, and it can be subject to human flaws. It requires constant vigilance and scrutiny to prevent it from becoming injustice cause. When the law is just, it empowers and grants freedom to every man. But when it is corrupted or misused, it can inflict harm and cause a ban. Let us respect the law's authority, but also hold it accountable and true. For only through a just and fair system can freedom for all truly ensue. He who oversteps the law shall be punished, for the law is the foundation of men's freedom. But let us also remember with wisdom that justice and fairness must always lead them. Thought said, "Cause thy not fear, for fear is a bondage, a fetter that binds the darkness to men." My poetic interpretation: Cause they not fear, for fear is a bondage, a feather that binds the darkness to men. It clouds the mind and rifles the spirit, preventing us from living free again. Fear is a prison that holds us captive, limiting our potential and growth. It breeds doubt and insecurity and keeps us from embracing our oath. In fear, we lose sight of our true selves and succumb to the shadows of despair. It paralyzes us, stifling our dreams and make us forget that we can compare. But fear is not an inherent trait. Oh no, it is a learned response we can unlearn. We have the power to break its chains and let our inner light brightly burn. Instead of fear, let courage guide us to face the challenges that come our way. With strength and resilience, we shall rise and banish the darkness with each new day. Cast aside the shackles of fear and embrace the freedom that awaits. For only by releasing our worries can we truly live without heavy weights. Cause they not fear, for fear is a bondage, a feather that binds the darkness to men. Choose love and hope and set yourself free and see a world where fear no longer reigns. Thought tells us, follow thy heart during thy lifetime. My poetic interpretation. Follow thy heart during thy lifetime, for it is the compass that guides thy way. Trust in its wisdom and inner knowing, and let it lead you to a brighter day. The heart knows what the mind cannot fathom. It holds the secrets of your deepest desire. Listen closely to its gentle whispers and let it fuel your passions and inspire. In a world that often seeks to distract, stay true to the voice that beats within. It knows the path that is meant for you and will guide you through triumph and chagrin. Follow thy heart, even when it feels risky, for it holds the key to your truest self. It will lead you to places of pure joy and help you conquer fear and doubts stilled. Trust in the journey that your heart unfolds, for it will take you to places sublime. Embrace the lessons it teaches along the way and let your heart's wisdom be your paradigm. Follow thy heart, dear wanderer of life, and let its rhythm be your guiding light. In its embrace, you shall find your purpose and live a life that is truly bright. Thought tells us, do thy more than is commanded of thee. My poetic interpretation. Do thy more than is commanded of thee. For greatness lies in going the extra mile. In acts of kindness and selfishness, you shall find a joy that makes life worthwhile. When others ask for a hand, give them two, and offer your help without reservation. For in serving others, you serve yourself and create a world of compassion and admiration. Do thy more than is expected of thee, for mediocrity is the path of least resistance. Strive for excellence in all that you do and let your actions speak with persistence. When faced with challenges and adversity, rise above and exceed the expectations. For it is in pushing your limits and boundaries that you discover your true capabilities and revelations. Do thy more than is required of thee, for true success is not measured by the minimum. Go beyond the call of duty and commitment, and let your dedication be your emblem. In a world that often settles for average, choose to stand out and make a difference. For by going above and beyond what is asked, you leave a lasting impact and leave a legacy of brilliance. Do thy more, dear seeker of greatness, and let your actions be an inspiration. In giving your all and going the extra mile, you shall find fulfillment and true transformation. Thought said, when thou hast gained riches, follow thy heart. For all these are of no avail if thy heart be weary. My poetic interpretation. When thou hast gained riches, follow thine heart. For all these worldly possessions are of no avail if thy heart be weary and burdened with despair. True wealth lies not in material abundance alone, but in the contentment and peace that resides within. Listen to the whispers of your weary heart and let it guide you towards a life of fulfillment. Do not be blinded by the glittering facade of wealth, for it can never mend a weary and troubled soul. Seek solace in the things that bring you joy, and let your heart be your compass and your goal. Take time to rest and nourish your weary heart, for it is the source of your strength and vitality. Find moments of stillness and inner peace, and let them rejuvenate your weary spirit. Remember, dear one, riches are but a means to provide comfort and security in this fleeting world. But if your heart is burdened and weary, no amount of wealth can truly make you whole. When thou hast gained riches, follow thine heart, but do not forget to care for it with tenderness and love. For a wealthy heart is one that beats with passion and finds joy in the simple blessings from above. Let not the weariness of your heart go unnoticed. Attend to its needs with kindness and compassion. For only when your heart is at peace and at ease will the riches you possess bring true satisfaction. When thou hast gained riches, follow thine heart, but always remember to nourish and care for it. For a weary heart can never truly be fulfilled, but a nourished heart will find abundance and true bliss. Thought tells us, diminish thy not the time of following thy heart. My poetic interpretation, diminish thou not the time of following thy heart, for it is in the pursuit of passion that true fulfillment lies. Do not let the demands of the world overshadow thy desires, but instead prioritize the yearnings of thy own soul. Time is a precious gift, not to be squandered or wasted. So seize each moment and embrace the path that calls to thee. In the business of life, do not neglect the whispers of thy heart, for it holds the key to a life of purpose and authenticity. Follow thy heart with courage and unwavering determination, for it knows the way, even when the path seems uncertain. Do not let fear or doubt hinder thy pursuit of happiness, but instead trust in the wisdom that resides within. The world may try to persuade thee to follow a different course, but remember that only thou can truly know what brings thee joy. Listen to the beatings of thy own heart, for it speaks truth, and let it guide thee towards a life that is uniquely thine. Diminish thou not the time of following thy heart, for it is in the pursuit of passion that we find our true selves. Embrace the journey with all its twists and turns, and let the desires of your heart lead you to a life well lived. Do not delay in heeding the call of your own heart, for time is fleeting and tomorrow is never guaranteed. Follow thy heart, for it is the compass that points the way, and may it guide you to a life of purpose and abundant joy. Diminish thou not the time of following thy heart, for in doing so, you shall discover the true essence of your being. Embrace the gifts that lie within and let them shine brightly. For when thou follow thy heart, thou art truly alive. I hope you enjoyed. And until next time, peace.